Hi kids, this is the Berenstain Bears book, and today I'm going to read the Berenstain Bears Kindness Counts. Okay, I see the kids they're on a swing. Have you ever been on a swing? Do you remember our swing hanging from our tree? Did you enjoy that? Raise your hand if you enjoyed it. Twirl around and jump if you really love to do it again. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Brother Bear was a bear of many interests. He enjoyed sports such as baseball, soccer, football, and basketball. He liked to draw and paint, and he was interested in science. He had hobbies like collecting stamps, baseball cards, and he enjoyed fishing and playing video games. But the thing he enjoyed most of all was building model airplanes. How many of those things do you like to do? I like working on my boat. What do you like doing? Catching centipedes? Looking for hungry caterpillars? So look at the things. What's baseball? What's that one? Is that called soccer? Baseball? No, that's not baseball. Football. Basketball. Model building. Oh, that could be exciting. Cutting things. Writing to a squirrel. Painting. Do you know anybody who knows how to paint? Like Mama, maybe? Looking through a telescope at the stars. I know Daddy likes that. I think your daddy likes looking at the moon. Oh, looking at a microscope at bugs. I like to do that. I have a microscope. Video games, sometimes. Fishing, that could be fun. Fishing for ducks, remember? Fishing for ducks. Experimenting with science. Boy, this brother bear does so many things. My gosh, he's so busy. Does he have time to cook and eat? What else is happening? One Saturday afternoon, Brother tried out his latest creation, a big model plane painted bright red. Called the Meteor. He set it down on the grass and wound the propeller. Sister joined some of her friends nearby. Oh, there she is. Oh, they're going to play with their dollies. One of them was minding her young brother, Billy. He was playing with a small model plane, like the ones Brother had when he was little. Oh yeah, he's holding a little plane. Remember we used to make paper planes? See how far they can go? Hey, I think this bird has a hobby, pulling worms out of the ground. So interesting. Oh, picnicking on the swing, going to the happy park and swinging. Let's see what else they're doing. Brother finished winding the propeller. Do you know why he's winding the propeller? Because inside is a rubber band. And when you wind it, it twists the rubber band. And when you release it, the rubber band twirls the propeller. So Brother finished winding the propeller and picked up the Meteor. Can I help you fly it? Asked Billy. Brother was proud of his models and careful with them too. They took a long time to build and were easy to break if you didn't launch them just right. They could take a nosedive and crash. Well, I've had that before. That's not a fun thing to happen. So Brother's thinking, Well, said Brother doubtfully, I don't know. But I remembered how Papa always let him help out when they were building and flying model planes. That's how he learned, by helping Papa. Well, said Brother, okay, you can help me hold it. Oh boy, thanks, said Billy. Oh boy, how excited to let somebody help. Brother knelt down, let Billy hold the model with him. Now remember, said Brother, don't throw it. Let it fly out of your hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. They both let go. And the big red meteor lifted up and away, its propeller whirling. Yippee, yelled Billy. Look at it fly. Boy, away it goes, flying in the air. But Brother was worried. The meteor was climbing up too steeply. As they watched, the meteor rose high above the bark. It seemed to pause in midair. Pause, it means it goes and just kind of hangs. That's pausing. Its nose suddenly dipped down and it went into a dive. The meteor hit the ground with a nasty crunch. Sometimes that can happen. Brother and Billy ran to the wrecked model. Brother sadly picked it up and looked at the damage. Billy's big sister and others noticed excitement and came over. Oh no, said Billy. It's my fault. Did I do something wrong? Did I throw it instead of letting it fly like you said? Brother shook his head. Of course not, he said. You did fine. This is my fault. I didn't get the balance right. It's tail heavy. That's why it went up too steep, paused, and dove down. That's called stalling. Are you going to fix it? Asked Billy. Sure, laughed Brother. Build 'em, fly 'em, crash 'em, fix 'em. That's my motto. Could I help you? Wondered Billy. Now, Billy, said his big sister, you're too young to help. Oh, don't you hate that when people tell you you can't do something? When I was little, older people would tell me I couldn't do something. And that made me more determined that I'm going to try and be successful. But Brother remembered how Papa always used to let him help. That was how he learned about model airplanes. That's okay, Brother told Billy's big sister. I don't mind. I could use a little help. So Billy came along to the bear's treehouse. Mama and Papa were pleased that Brother was being so kind to young Billy. Yes, when you're big, you like to help smaller people. Or you should. It gives you some pride. It's just as the good book says, Mama. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Yes, Papa. Yes, agreed Papa. So it also says in the Bible that a kind person benefits himself. What does that mean? Wondered Brother. It means that no act of kindness is wasted, said Papa. Any kindness you do will always come back to you. So what's it saying here? Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Matthew 5:7. Okay, so here they are. Every afternoon that week, Billy helped Brother work on the plane. He didn't know very much, but he learned a lot and he had lots of fun. Brother had fun too. He enjoyed teaching and he liked having a helper who looked at him. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to help people with electronics and how to fix things. Fix your toys. Okay, here they are again. The next Saturday, the meteor was ready for another flight. Brother and Billy took it to the park. Everyone came along to watch. They wound the meteor's propeller, held it up, and let it fly. It lifted away and rose in a long, even curve. This looks like a good flight, said Brother. It's got a nice angle flying away. Everybody's out to watch at the park. Next page. The meteor flew on and on across the field. Slowly it came down, landing clear on the other side of the park in a 3-point landing. Do you know what 3 points are? When they say 3-point landing, it means the 3 points of the plane. 1, 2, 3. 3-point landing. It was a perfect shape. Hooray, yelled Billy, jumping up and down. Wow, even the birds like to come and see the plane. Aha! Brother began to wind up the propeller for another try, but he noticed a group of older cubs coming into the park. They carried a lot of interesting equipment and wore jackets that said Bear Country Rocket Club. Bear went over to watch. They were setting up a model rocket. They were going to fire it off and let it come down by parachute. Brother was excited. Excuse me, he said to the cub in charge. Do you think I could help you launch that rocket? The cub shook his head. Sorry, he said. You're too young. It's too dangerous. Why do you think it's dangerous? Because rockets have a lot of propulsion fire coming out of the back. And if they don't build it right, it could explode and people could get hurt. So you have to be very careful on who has the right knowledge to work with dangerous items. But you can see that Brother sure would like to join in. I wonder if they will be helpful. Let's see. Brother walked away sadly, but he noticed that Billy was staying behind. He was talking to the older cub in charge. The older cub called Brother back. My cousin Billy tells me you let him help with your model airplane, said the older cub. Brother just nodded. The older cub smiled. That was cool. You seem to know a lot about flying and models. I guess you can help out. So the Rocket Club let Brother hold things for them, carrying things for them, and squirt a little glue here and there. He learned a lot and he was happy. When it was time to fire off the rocket, they even let Brother push the button. When you push the button, it ignites the rocket engine and off it goes. It's exciting because only one person can push it. It's nice to be selected. Shown kindness. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire, said the cub in charge, and Brother pushed the button. Where's the button? Just push it. Go. There was a loud whoosh, and the rocket shot up, leaving a trail of smoke. Boy, you ever see a rocket take off? What a lot of sound and noise and smoke. High above the park, a yellow parachute popped open and the rocket drifted back to Earth. They ran over to it. It was all twisted and scorched. Are you going to fix it? Asked Brother. Sure, laughed the older cub. Build 'em, fly 'em, crash 'em, fix 'em. That's our motto. Could I help you? Asked Brother. The older cub thought it over. Sure, he said, slapping brother on the back. Why not? So, because Brother Bear had shown a little kindness to someone younger than himself, he became the youngest member ever of the Bear Country Rocket Club. And was he ever proud? Wow, that turned out really good. You show kindness, and hopefully other people will notice your kindness, and they'll be kind to you. It's easy to share kindness. Don't be grumpy and mean and not share your toys or to help others. It's been nice reading to you. Mwah. Love you. Good night.